and warm greetings. My name is Delilah Abdullah. Allow me to present on the introduction to our group project assignment on organizational changes. We have selected a private organization that has gone through transformational change, which is grocery retailer Tesco Lotus. On 31st March 2021, Lotus's stores officially took over British supermarket Tesco, resulting in complete rebranding and restructuring of all their stores. Organizational changes can be in the form of rebranding, restructuring, reorganization, or other forms of transformation. The cause of such a shift in a company can be either external or internal, as explained in Chapter 1 on topic Why Organizations Change. Restructuring is the act of changing the business model. It takes place for reasons such as a buyout, where a party buys and acquires the rights to a controlling interest in the business. A type of restructuring is in the case of a merger and acquisition, or M&A. Simply defined, merger is when two companies combined as one business, while an acquisition involves a company absorbing another by buying the entire stake in the business. Simultaneously, the buyer may want to rebrand the company and start over again. Here we have identified and highlight the changes involved. News broke that Tesco Malaysia retailer was leaving the country in 2021. Tesco stores were sold to CP Group Thailand, who actually owned the stores back when it was known as Lotus. During the Asian financial crisis of 1998, they sold 75% of its stake in its supermarket chain to Tesco. The British retailer later encountered difficulties in its home market. In pursuit of retail dominance, CP Group bought it again. As a highlight, the acquired Tesco stores underwent transformational changes and rebranded to Lotus in terms of policy, process, and system. We have identified that the transformation is in the second order change, and we can relate this in Chapter 2 on what changes in organizations in the M&A. Tesco Malaysia posted on its Facebook page that its brand has been changed to Lotus with an apostrophe S. To renew the company's image, the logo has been changed from a white background with red and green lettering to a green-hued design. The innovation can be seen in the drop pin that appears in the new logo. It signifies that Lotus is a one-store destination, and the S at the end stands for smart. The brand provides customers not only with a smart supply chain, but also innovative products, seamless customer experience with interaction via offline and online shopping using integrated technology and data. Another move they made to smaller stores, Tesco Lotus Express, was to rename it Lotus Go Fresh. The president assured that not much will change. However, all the Tesco products produced locally will be rebranded to Lotus's new packaging. With the rebranding, products of Tesco's own brand range will be converted to Lotus's own brand products.
Hi, my name is Mastura. Today I will talk about issues and challenges. As stated in Chapter 1 on Why Change, issues and challenges in such organizational changes are identified in merger and acquisitions, restructuring and rebranding. Chapter 2 on What Changes is Organizations. The key change challenges observed by Lotus in M&A are first is cost saving. When a synergy makes the deal worthwhile, then it may be worth pursuing. It is the concept that the value and performance of two companies when combined will be greater than the sum of the spread individual parts. Second, overpaying. The most common problem that arises in M&A is overpaying for companies. A good way of avoiding overpayment is by looking at the suitable value for that firm as a limit, but not the target. Third, employee retention. Retaining human capital is an important part of businesses. This goes for people from the top of the company's hierarchy as well as those at the bottom. Losing either of their trust is a massive problem. Fourth, due diligence. Careful steps need to be taken to ensure that M&A transaction is a success. Efficient is the key to successful deal making by not taking shortcuts or cutting corners. This problem may be one of the easiest to avoid, and there is no excuse for not conducting throughout due diligence in M&A. Fifth, cultural adjustment. This is in relation in chapter 8 in skill for communication change. This is one of the biggest value destroyer in M&A. Problems with acquisition during integration, which include culture and change management. For example, cultural difference between work ethic and ethnicity between Thailand and Malaysia can create an inefficient and even toxic work environment. Second, issues, challenges in restructuring. This is described in chapter 4, leadership in practice, and chapter 6, resistance in change. Leader involvement, a corporate reorganization, is often a sensitive undertaking, sometimes resulting in a layoff of significant change in individual roles. One of the reasons for a failed reorganization is resistance by company leaders. Employee communication is in chapter 8, skill for communication change, describes that clear and frequent communication to employees about reorganization whenever possible helps to avoid anxiety and distraction. Last, issues and challenges in rebranding. Some of the problems are past perceptions is the most common challenge when reinventing, which is the old reputation. Loyal and current customers will find it difficult overcoming their previous knowledge and bias concerning old brands. To overcome it, try and carry over some elements such as maintaining a color scheme or other design as in Lotus. And lastly is rebranding resistance in chapter 6. Stakeholders such as the employees will resist the new brand, identify and may influence others to resist. Address this problem gently by communication, proactively, and explaining the reason in helping the new brand identify to be accepted. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ilina Fisah. I will continue with the recommendations. Managing change in an organization like Lotus requires careful planning, effective communication, and a structured approach, such as in developing a clear vision and strategy for the change initiative. This involves identifying the desired outcomes, setting goals, and defining the path to achieve them. For example, if Lotus aims to enhance its online grocery business, the vision could be to become a leading digital retailer in the industry. The strategy could involve investing in technology, streamlining supply chains, and improving customer experience through personalized online services. Secondly, engage and empower employees, which involve leaders and employees in the change process and empower them to contribute to the transformation. Lotus can organize brainstorming sessions and suggest programs to gather ideas from employees. For example, if Lotus plans to implement a new customer loyalty program, employees from different departments can provide valuable input on its design and functionality. This relates to Chapter 4, Leadership in Practice. Furthermore, effective communication is important. Implementation a strong communication strategy to ensure transparency and alignment throughout the change process. Lotus can use multiple channels such as newsletters, team meetings, and town hall sessions to communicate the rationale behind the change and the expected impact. Communication should be two-way, allowing employees to ask questions, provide feedback, and express concerns. An organization must provide comprehensive training and development programs to equip employees with the necessary skills and knowledge to adapt to the changes. For example, if Lotus is implementing new technology solutions, training sessions can be conducted to familiarize employees with the tools and the systems. Continuous learning opportunities also should be provided to keep employees updated on evolving industry trends and best practices. This relates to Chapter 8 in Skills Communicating Change. Lastly, it is important to monitor regularly and evaluate the progress of the change initiative to ensure that it aligns with the objectives. Key performance indicators or KPIs should be established to track the impact of the changes. For example, if Lotus aims to reduce food waste, KPIs can include the percentage of waste reduction and customer feedback on sustainable practices. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Alifaliana and I will wrap this presentation with a conclusion. What we can conclude is managing change in an organization requires a comprehensive and well-executed structure. Any organization can successfully navigate through transformation process by implementing clear vision and strategies, engaging and empowering employees, ensure effective communication, provide training and development, identify change champions, and monitor progress. This strategy, supported by strong leadership and a culture of continuous improvement, will enable an organization to adapt the changing market dynamics and achieve the ultimate goals. Okay, that's all. Thank you.